Hello everybody and welcome to part 3 of our video series on how to fly the Aerosoft Airbus X or Basics. So we just pushed back. If you haven't seen that video or the route planning tutorial, please go to my channel and find those, watch those and come back to this one. So now, first thing I'm going to do is begin our taxi towards runway 90 right, and we're going to also set up our standard instrument departure, because that is the route from here to our first waypoint on our route. So yeah, I'm going to release the parking brake and we'll begin our taxi.
Taxiing checklist.
Approaching 2-3.
No flights.
Set on.
Thrust levers.
As required.
Brake checks.
Press pedal. Checked 0.
Check. Water brakes.
You can
Max.
continue taxi now.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Check. Fuel config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
So for the next checklist to initiate, we either have to be on the runway or we need to start it manually. So I'll start it in a few short moments. Alright, I'll get it going now. And we'll go to the
Flight
next
attendants,
page.
please prepare for takeoff. Before takeoff checklist.
Brake temperature.
Approaching
Check.
0-5.
Are off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
TCAS.
TA and RA till above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
Okay, so that's the before takeoff checklist done. The next one will be the takeoff checklist, and that will kick in once I set my takeoff thrust. Once I've done that, auto throttle will immediately kick in, and we're gonna fly a manual departure, and we can turn autopilot on whenever we wish. So the next thing we're gonna have to do is put in our standard instrument departure, or SID, to the route. So we're going to have to go to our flight plan page and go to EGIL departure. We're taking off runway 90 right. Just check we're not taxiing into a building. So runway 90 right, we want to go to BPK, so we're going to be flying departure 6G, which is the first one here if you look. So we just got to click on that and insert it, and now the whole departure is inserted into our route and we are ready to go. Just got to taxi up to the runway and take off. And we'll stop here, holding short of runway 90 right, and we'll tune into Heathrow Tower and request our departure clearance. Okay, we've been cleared for takeoff, so we can just taxi and go.
Approaching 0-9. Right.
Just double checking our route follows along.
On runway
Yes.
09
Now that we're on the
right.
runway, My frame rates are really suffering because I'm using some add-on for Heathrow, even though it's not very good. My computer isn't, so not the best of frame rates. Plus I'm running Open Broadcaster software, so not much I can do about that. So we're ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the takeoff thrust to this second notch here. That's takeoff, and then immediately the auto throttle will kick in here.
Okay, let's go. Take off.
FMA check. Power set.
Check.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gears up. Lights off.
Making sure to keep an eye on our ATC communications. Now we've gotten the message here on the primary flight display that we need to set our throttle lever to climb.
Climb thrust.
Need to set the speed to automatic. And we can tune into local approach. And now would be a good time to initiate the autopilot.
Autopilot is on. Flaps up. After takeoff checklist.
Engine oil selector.
Check normal.
Spoilers.
Set.
Flaps.
Check retracted. Gear up. Lights off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Tax.
Both on.
Anti-ice.
Are off.
T-class.
Check.
Altimeter.
1013.
1013. Check. Checklist complete.
So the auto takeoff checklist has been completed. So now we're just climbing to our cruising altitude, I guess.
Barrel reference set. Cross check.
So approaching BPK right here. So if you want to manage the autopilot settings, it's left click. If you want the computer to control them, then it's right. Then it's a left click. And if you want to control them yourself, then it's a right click. We have now been given clearance to climb to 17,000, so we'll put that in, and then right click to enter that into the autopilot. For those of you who aren't really following along on the ATC work that I'm doing, there will soon be a video coming out on how to use ATC. There'll be a VFR video and an IFR video, so that's going to be coming out soon too.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Lights off.
Passing 14,000 feet, so nearly there. So just to clarify, if the air traffic control tells you to go to 18,000 feet, then you have to dial it in with your mouse scroll wheel. You hover over the knob and scroll with your mouse, and it'll go up and down. And then to enter it, you right click, and then if you want the computer to control it, so the MCDU here, if you want the computer to automatically control everything, you just right click it and it will go to automatic mode. So let's say I want to change the heading, I would just scroll and right click so that it would enter the correct heading. So now I've been given clearance to climb to flight level 220. That's 22,000 feet. So all I have to do is scroll up to 22,000 feet and then right click to enter it in, and then the aircraft starts to climb. This blue arrow here signifies to us where the top of our climb will be. So that's the point at which we will get to our cruising altitude. So it's obviously moving further and further away from us because we're not climbing at the anticipated speed. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get to cruising altitude. Once we're at cruise, We'll go through the checklists, and then we will just conclude the video, and I'll see you again when we're approaching our descent phase. Okay, so we are just about at our cruising altitude, so now we just need to wait till we approach our top of descent, and then we'll begin the descent preparation checklist. So I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.